In previous videos, you might have seen me making rotating needles on top of this gauge cluster image, or making buttons out of these two upstate and downstate images. What you haven't seen me do yet is play with this album art image over here. But before I do anything with it, I want to point out the fact that all four of these objects are image objects. You might notice that the uptrend here, image objects comprise much of LT Design GUIs. And generally, image objects are inside decks and surrounded by text IOs or readouts. These 3 or 4 key objects form the basis with proper grouping and animation of all Altea Design GUIs, no matter how complex they get. So, without further ado, let's talk more about the image object. The image object is simply a container object that externally references an image on disk. When you go to generate code, you do have the option of specifying whether you want to keep a file system or bake in all your images into your executable, binary executable for your hardware target, should you not have a file system. But at design time, you always have a file system because you're running in Windows, and you can use relative paths to various images. For example, right now it's pointing to stp.png, and the one I have selected right now is this album art. Were I to change this to stained.png, you notice that it quickly re-referenced the image. This is not only handy at design time, but it's also great at runtime because this allows you to dynamically update your images at runtime. And so what I've done with my hands here, just by changing it, by typing it in here, is I've changed the relative path to that image. But this string sent to this animation name, so this double-quoted string sent to this animation name, album art image name, and you can see that's its current state in the double quotes there. If the API gets that from your external logic, or maybe you have some control code that is changing which image is referenced by these image objects, well then you can actually do that at runtime with logic code, not with your hands just typing it in manually as I'm doing here. Okay, so the easiest way to change these in design time is via properties, but it's the same as changing that double-quoted string in the animation pane. And logic will go ahead and change that double-quoted string in the animation pane, as well as the properties when you send it logically. But I've just been showing it to you by hand here. So the album art is a good example of the GUIs that need some sort of way to quickly update an image that gets changed as a result of an event like an extract. But also you can go through and change all the other images in your model real time too, and rebrand or reskin your model in real time. And this is great if you wanted to take all your your cluster images or your buttons and reskin them on the fly after it's running on hardware. Your GUI is fully built and running on hardware. You can change all those images and reskin it on the fly for things such as day mode or night mode, or if you have the same user interface but just or the same logical backend but just want to rebrand the graphics of your interface for a different brand. All of that can be done with the power of the image object. And so that's why it's one of the key models of Altea Design and the key pieces to almost every GUI in Altea Design. You'll always use an image object, you'll always use a deck, and you'll probably, if you need dynamic text content, you'll always use text IO. So that's why we like to focus on some of these key objects.